Okay, so in this example, we're going to do the same thing. We're trying to find the simple interest. So we know that the formula for finding the simple interest is going to be I is equal to the P times the R times the T. So in other words, interest is equal to principal times the rate times the time. Okay. So in this example, we have Carrie investing $430 into a savings account. The account pays 2.5% simple interest on an annual basis. If she does not add or withdraw money from the account, how much interest will she earn after 15 months? So the first thing we want to do is plug in what we know into the formula, but I want you to pause the video, see if you can solve this one, and then go on and replay it once you feel like you have the answer. All right, so let's see what we've got. So I see that she's investing $430. So we know that the $430 is going to be her principal. And then the account is paying 2.5% simple interest on an annual basis. So when we see the word annual, that means on a yearly basis. So it's going to be 2.5% per year. That's what that means. 2.5% per year. In decimal equivalent, that would be 0.025, right? Because if we moved our decimal 1, 2, then it should end up here. All right. And then what about her time? Well, she's not leaving it in for 1 year or 2 years. It's actually 15 months. So let's compare that to a year. So 15 months, and there is 12 months in 1 year. Okay. So if we go and do our calculations regarding fractions, we should see that it's going to be 1.25. Okay. So 15 divided by 12 gives me 1.25. So what this means is that she's leaving it in there for 1.25 cycles. So remember, we talked about those cycles when we talk about time. Each cycle is 1 year long. That's what they said in regards to the annual basis. Okay. So we're going to use this as our amount when we go to figure out the time. So let's plug in what we know. So we know that I is going to be equal to the principal, which is 430. And I did not put my variable there. All right, so we've got 430 times 2.5%, which is also written as 0.025. And then we're going to multiply that by 1.25. Okay, so we multiply all of those three together, and then we should come out with our answer. So I is going to be equal to 430 times 0.025 times 1.25. All right. So we have 13.4. And then I see that there's more than two numbers to the right of the decimal. So I'm looking at the second number. And then I need to look to the third number to tell me what happens to that second number. So I see a 7 here. And we know that it's 5 or higher. So we're going to go up to the next number. So that is actually going to be $13.44 is how much interest she's going to earn after 15 months.